live the men's 5,000 meters. Brent Vaughn from Colorado, a junior, is the current leader. Josh Mcdougal, who was the favorite coming in, the junior from Liberty, running second. And Chris Solinsky, another one of the favorites, senior from Wisconsin, is in third.
Josh Mcdougal finished third in the 10,000 meters the other night, and he's coming back for the double. He was also third at the indoor 3,000 meter championship, so he has some range. Of course, you talked about Chris Solinsky, four-time NCAA champion, outdoors at 5,000 meters last year, indoors at 5,000 meters, and he's also won 2 crowns at 3,000 meters indoors. So there's definitely some talent in this particular race, but Brent Vaughn of Colorado is leading the way right now, and he's been doing most of the work the entire race.
Josh Mcdougal has the best collegiate time this year, 13:20.43. And Mcdougal out of Liberty, which is based in Lynchburg, Virginia, originally from Peru, New York, upstate New York. He was homeschooled. And Solinsky from Wisconsin, Stevens Point native, currently running third. Dwight is standing trackside, taking in the action.
And you mentioned Chris Solinsky being from Wisconsin. He's from Stevens Point area high school, the same high school of champion Susie Favor, who won about 8 million NCAA titles. So Dwight Stones, how's it look down there?
Well, for a moment there, and I think it's developing again, and that's Tony Okello, the senior from South Alabama, is sort of boxing Chris Solinsky a little bit. Solinsky in on the rail. Okello from South Alabama in the red is right next to him, and if Solinsky wanted to make a move, it might be a little dicey right now. You know, he has a little running room right now. Solinsky does look very good, very easy. He's positioned himself perfectly, letting Brent Vaughn do the work, watching Josh Mcdougal very closely. And we saw Solinsky indoors unleash a very good kick in that 3,000 meters, as well as winning the 5,000 meters. So Solinsky nicely placed. Now he's moved out to the outside of lane 1 and out of trouble. Smart running for Solinsky, but he could have been in trouble with a box that was being built for him.
And here is Solinsky now taking the lead. And Vaughn is fading.
Saw him take a glance over at the clock and actually running down the backstretch. What he did is he took a glance at the Jumbotron to see how close the other athletes are behind him. And very quickly he has opened up about a 5-meter lead. And he said, if you're going to go after me, you better go now because I'm going.
And it's Bobby Curtis, the junior from Villanova, currently in second. Wow, look at Solinsky.
Well, it's very strange, Ian, because it looks like they didn't believe that he was really going to go.
Chris Solinsky running with ease. Tony Okello, senior from South Alabama, has now moved into second place here in the men's 5,000 meters. And Obed Mutanya from Arizona is in third.
Well, I mentioned Solinsky's a 4-time NCAA champion. Make that 5-time. As he adds he's the defending champion at 5,000 meters, and he is just going to win this running away. Amazing.
And you mentioned it, Dwight, earlier. It looked like Solinsky was in potential jeopardy of getting boxed in, but smart running got him out of that area.
Well, he got out of that area also, and then with 1,000 meters to go, he decided to make this break. I'm a little surprised the peloton behind him, that's about 60 meters back, has not worked to try to catch up with him. It would take a Mack truck hitting him, it seems, to keep him from defending his championship successfully. The other athletes in that group behind him seem to be running for second place. Solinsky showing no proclivity to slowing down at all, and the gap is so huge, I can't imagine any of those athletes trying to close it with any success.
Bobby Curtis is in second. Obed Mutanya is in third. Mcdougal is trying to move into that second place area, but this one belongs to Chris Solinsky. the senior from Wisconsin. Chris Solinsky will defend his title in the men's 5,000 meters. And what a way to end his collegiate career. He knows it. It belongs to Solinsky. Bobby Curtis from Villanova finishes second. Chris Solinsky raises his arms. He is a champion once again.
Well, he was in the middle of the pack. He had worked his way out of trouble, but with about 1,000 to go, he said, you know what, fellas? I'm done with this. I'm going. And the amazing thing is it's almost like they didn't believe that he was truly going to make his move so early, and they let him go. And before they knew it, he had 5 meters, and then he had 10 meters, and it looked like 15 and 20 meters. And at that point, everybody else in the race was racing for second.
Chris Solinsky. What a tremendous performance. And he's downstairs with Dwight.
All right, Ian. Chris, you seem to be biding your time there in third place. Even we're building a box for yourself there for about a lap. How is it you took a measure of the remaining two and a half laps and say, okay, now is the time and I'm ready?
Well, coming in today, it's just, I had no idea what to expect. The beginning of the season was up and down, up and down. The race against Rupp in Oregon, that was obviously a down for me. So Big Ten, 1,500 taking second, that was a down for me. So the later part of the year has been really trying to finish things off. And today, I kind of got boxed in again like last year, but not nearly as bad. And Jerry Schumacher and I came into this weekend saying, okay, if it's slow, same thing as last year. If it's moderate, 1,200. If it's fast, 1,000. And that's, I kind of went 1,100 or whatever it was, but felt good. The pace early on felt really easy, so I was like, all right, it's time to run PR today. But, we kind of lagged in the middle, and I felt great at the end. I actually kind of, just to make sure that Oregon didn't repeat, I slowed down a little bit for a while just to make sure I had something at the end in case somebody's coming back. So come 2 weeks from now, USA's, I think I'll be ready to fire one off. 5
titles in your tenure at Wisconsin. You should be very proud.
Thank you very much. The theme for the weekend was Drive for 5, and pulled it off my last race. I'm so pumped.
Great job.
Thank you.
Well, the Drive for 5 is complete. And what a perfect capper in the Wisconsin career of Chris Solinsky. Bobby Curtis and Wesley Horer round out the top 3. Solinsky's number 1. And we're back with more.